Oh crap, did I not? I don't think I saved that. Hold on. Crap, hold on. Screwed that up. Okay. That's what I wanted. Alright. Erase the last one. Come on, it's gotta be... Not... Shouldn't be... Should not be enabled on this one. What the hell is the Twitch doing? Not even playing Path of Exile. And that's not what I set up stream to do anyway. Makes no sense. Drops enabled on this channel. Yeah, it shouldn't be. They were when I was playing PoE. Yeah, screw it. I'm not gonna mess with it. Tried my best. If Twitch is too stupid to figure it out, I'm not gonna mess with it. Alright. Tube. Play this for a little bit. Okay. There it goes. Okay, what do we want to test tonight? The hell do I have my... Weird. I don't remember getting any of this stuff. Okay, let's see if they fixed... Junk. What is this? Crit chance, life. Oh, I didn't even... Let's do this. Hair size. Corpse tendrils, got it. Ability. Hold on. And give me all the manuals. Oh, testing is so much fun. Give me all those. Oh, maybe it did give me them all. No, never mind. Alright. Let's boost our gear real quick. No, I wouldn't change it anyway. Okay. Ability, still the same thing. Movement speed, movement speed. Yeah. 1 in 3 chance versus a 1 in 4. Nope. Good enough. Defense. Damage reduction for your summons. I don't really need corpse duration. Armor I don't need. I have way too much armor. Maximum life wouldn't be bad. Screw it, whatever this gets me. Sure. I don't care. Skeleton Priest of Declaration wouldn't be bad either. Let's try that. And we got it first try. Done and done. Damage. Summon damage is 0%. That's off. Main finesse. No. 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 Basic damage, core damage, and ultimate damage? Damage. Now let's do. The fact that it says 0%. That's horrible. Does it seriously not add anything? Summon attack speed. Summon damage 40%. If I take this off. Nope, still 40%. Alright. It's literally 0%. It's great. Just freaking great. It's our tendrils, 40%. Tendrils. Sure. Done and done. Well. Let's try for something that'll actually do damage. Golem damage. Perfect. Minion X Fortify, Skeletal Priest, Corpse Tendrils, Movement Speed. Done. More minion damage, I guess, for now. It's fine. Golem damage. Summon damage. What's the resource one? Golem act. Yeah, this would be better. Golem or ultimate, either one. It's fine. I'm not gonna bother. Summon. Okay. Well. There goes that piece of junk. Can we get it on this? Of course we can. Jesus Christ. Wow. Alright then. You know what? Screw it. Now it gives me something else. You piece of crap. Minion. Still the... Oh my god. Go for that again. Alright. What did I put on this? Golem active. Golem. Yeah. Golem or nope. No. Sure. Alright. Screw it. Tempering. Don't care what I get. Just upgrading it real quick. Yeah. Down and this crappy amulet. Okay, everything's boosted up 4. There he is. Socket. Unsocket. Yes. Okay. Destroy. There we go. Save that. Oh, actually, where is... Oh, the armor is right next to the thing. That's right. Wait, where is it? The hell is the armory? They switch where it is? The... No, it's still supposed to be here. Oh, it's... Okay, they did swap where it was. Okay. There. It's like, where the hell did they put the armor? It was like right next to him before. It was like right here. Would have been nice to know. Patch notes, anybody? I don't care about the world boss. We're going to go to... Okay. See if that's true. It's not. Alright, screw it. There are... Suppressor... Oh, actually, I wanted to check something real quick. Sergar. Over here first. Should be fine. Try Torment 3. It sucks. We'll stay in Torment 2 for the moment. See how well the minion build does for now. Okay. Yeah, it's not doing that bad. It's fine. Oops. Yeah, Torment 3 is a breeze. Oops. I say that and I die. Oh well. Wait, do I even have the right? Don't think I do. Definitely don't on that ring. Crap. Alright, I gotta change that when I get out of here. Well, a little bit slower than I want it to be, but this is what it is. You're trying cleansing herbs. That on my bar. It's weird. Eh, whatever. Still haven't seen any of these damn altars. What if they disappear when you... It's a forgotten altar, though. You wouldn't think it would disappear. Hmm. Okay. Wait, did they take away the armor penalty? I, I see the negative resist. They may have taken away the armor penalty. That's weird. Hmm. Yeah, there should be a negative on my armor. Either that's a bug or something's going on. I don't see why they would change it. It wasn't that big of a deal to get 2,000 armor. It's a little weird. Alright, well. Minion. Yeah. Give me minions. Give me... I never stand still. Why? Attack speed. Skeletal warriors. Yeah, that's normal. No. Hmm. Let's go with attack speed. Increase damage while alive, that's fine. And you will be... Sounds so worthless. Screw it. Why not? Now they have a lovely aura to them. Sure. What are we maxing? Critical strike chance. Life. Golem damage. Fortify. Life. Resource, which I don't need. Golem cooldown. Damage. And golem damage. Okay. Eh. Not great, but not horrible. Didn't have to repair anything, but sure. Oh. Let me go back to Tree of Whispers. Okay. Oh. It's bugging me. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello, hello? I could hear you, by the way. But I don't know if you can hear me. Drought of Whispers. So Drought of Whispers does drop from the reputation caches, but I have yet to see one drop normally from anywhere else. And we need those. That makes me worry. Can you not hear me, good sir? Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. Let me grab those. So I can actually turn one of these in, right? So she'll make all the gems for you. It'll also give you Restless Rot. Okay. I have a crap ton right now. Do I want Doom Orb? Vengeful Spirit. What's the last one? Oh, Paranado, that's right. All damage is taken is instead taken by the spirit, that's right. It's not bad. Oh crap, I got a crap ton of Restless Rot, so it's weird. Buy all of these. No, we're just gonna buy everything. We have plenty to spend. Yeah. So we're only missing the 4 that you can only get from the altars, which I'm still looking for. So we'll go from there. Alright. So right now I have the wolf. That's the minion one. I need... Go with the Doom Orb. Poison Flower I feel isn't that great. Let's go with a Doom Orb for now. Go. Heals damage, you're healed for 1. It's not that big of a deal. Damage over time. Oh, wait, what was the bonus? No. Damage over... No, I don't have damage over time right now. It wouldn't be bad for now, until I find something better. Poison Frog is fun. Slows enemies nearby in 2 primary resource each second. Okay. Wait, what do I have? I have... That's a Hex. Okay, so I need an aura of some kind. Enemies near you have 10% chance to have their attacks interrupted. Does not work on bosses. But I also move faster and slow enemies by a certain percent. Okay. Multiplicative reduced damage. That would actually be really good if you're trying to look for survival. That one also sounds really good. Barrier, no. 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 Me. No. Definitely not. And not really. Screw it, we'll try the lifelink one. Okay. Oh, oops. Alright, let's upgrade. Upgrade this one first. Ooh, 100 to upgrade a Doom Orb. 150. 200, of course. And 250, alright. But it's only 5 ranks anyway, so that makes sense. Okay. Duration of aura. That's rank 15 I have to get to. 3, 4, 5. Rank 5, it goes up 1 more time. Okay. 6, 7. Oh, 9. 10, it didn't go up. Once you hit 11, it goes up to 80. Okay. These will take a while to max, that's for sure. I need rank 9 on this. Okay, I need rank 7 on this. This one needs rank 11. And that needs 15. Probably because you're watching me on Twitch or something. So you'd have to mute one over the other one. Or mute the tab on Twitch, I should say. Nope. Hey, Vanilla. Sorry. I was messing with stuff. The plan tonight is to try and find a way to see if I can find a way to get Draught of Whispers, which will be the main elixir everybody's going to want going into the season. And my other plan is to try and find the altars I have not found yet. And I have not given myself all of the witch powers just in case. So when I do find an altar, I can see which one it gave me. So that is the plan right now. I do have some elixirs. The only way I've found to get these elixirs so far has been through the cash rewards from the reputation, which worries me. If that is the only way to get them, we're going to be hurting for these things. I've yet to find one drop anywhere. So, for reference, I'm going to type this in the chat. We currently have 12 Draught of Whispers. So I don't forget the number. Get 5 fugitive heads. 5 fugitive heads. Okay. We just ran a... I need to change all that stuff out. We just ran a level 50 pit, which wasn't that bad. Alright. So occultist, you need to change just a few things around. Healing received to... Let me say. Not hemorrhage. Not basic skills. Jeez, this is going to take a while. Sure, shadow resist, like I need that. It's giving me nothing but resists for some odd reason. Skeletal mage mastery. I can get golem mastery right on my pants. I cannot. I can't get a lot of stuff that I don't even need. Screw it. I'm not going to waste time on that. Movement speed. There we go. Even more movement speed. Jesus Christ. Why is there a lucky chance to heal myself for 32 life? What good is that going to do me? 32 life when you have 8k life. That is pointless. I swear they need to take out some of these. Affixes are like the dumbest thing ever. Might as well pee in the wind and heal myself. Got plenty of armor. Let me make sure I am on the... I'm on Torment 2. And it doesn't show a negative in my armor. It shows a negative on my resists. But not on my armor. It's so weird. I don't know if they took it out. Let me go turn in the Whisper real quick. Get a pair of boots, sure. What is this? Lesser elements of Nemesis. Oh, is this the boss goodies? Yeah. Boss goodies and others. Oh, there's Draught of Whispers in that too. So again, another reputation cache. So now we're up to 13. Yep. 13 drought. Make sure to write that down. Okay. All right. So now let's go back to Saragar. I'm going to do a couple more pits. People mentioned that they found the altars of the Forgotten in the pits. They did not find them during... Go figure, I get a better ring. They didn't find them in the Nightmare Dungeons, but it was noted in the patch notes of listed problems that they wouldn't be found in the Nightmare Dungeons. But there was also another patch, and those patch notes are now gone of what the listed problems was, which concerns me. So I don't know off the top of my head. What's up, Bob? Oh, no worries. If you switched off Discord, that's fine. I was talking to myself the entire time. So now I got the awesome orb around me. I've got hexes going everywhere. That's why everything's turning purplish blue. All right. Now, people did say that the altars, Forgotten Altars, will show up on the minimap. So I'm going to thoroughly run around this map as best as I can. I'm doing a lot better on this than I was previous time. Yeah, let's upgrade your gear and everything else, I guess. And minions are just destroying everything. This is technically Torment 3, so I mean, you know, it's not Torment 4 yet. Yeah, nothing yet. I don't want to use one of the droughts yet, just because I want to save those for later. Survivability hurts a little bit. They started to go down a little bit for PoE as the luster worn off just slightly. I see a lot of... Oh, what's this? I see a lot of varied opinions in PoE 2's general chat. And if anybody says that it's not exactly up what they like, people are like, get good, you know, kind of attacking them. Not everybody, just select few. But there's also the idiots that come in that say, ah, D4 is better and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, some of them put it upon themselves. It's like, well, if you like D4, go play D4. I mean, nothing's stopping you. If you like PoE 2, play PoE 2. Nothing's stopping you on either front. Still no Forgotten Altars. I am very eager to get into the end game of PoE 2. See how that goes. I also want to get the Ascendance. Oh, down there. I want to do the Ascendancy quest for my witch. See how that goes. And there's only 2 Ascendancies right now. One of them's blood-based, I think. Was it blood and fire-based? Or maybe it was just... Maybe one was blood and one was fire. I don't quite remember. You may not be wrong, Vanilla. People may just be bad at video games. I don't know it yet. Man, I was listening to... I saw a clip of Asmongold's earlier. And how he was going off on the community for, you know, being bad at video games and basically telling people, if you have a different opinion, you're wrong. And I'm like, this is why your community's toxic, dude. You don't offer any kind of discussion between people. You just tell them they're flat out wrong for having a different opinion. If you like crappy games, go eat crap. And I'm just like, it's not how that works. And this is coming from a dude who dies multiple times and doesn't read tutorials. Like, you're gonna blame people for being crappy at games and liking crappy games, but you're not gonna put the same thing on yourself. Sorry, I'm not buying it. And if I argue against you, you're just gonna ban me from your chat and your viewership? Oh no. Sorry. Like, don't get me wrong, the dude can do whatever he wants with his stream. I think it's funny how much he puts down certain games and people for playing those particular games. It's like, I get it. It's not your cup of tea. Doesn't have to be. People enjoy it. Let them enjoy it. Okay, this is a tier 4. Other than my survivability, it's not horrible. I just gotta be careful. Oop. I mean, I like BOE 2 myself. It's difficult, yes, but it's not horrible. If it gave more of the orbs to alter your gear. Like, the gear itself isn't that big of a deal. You're gonna go through gear as you level up. That's not a problem, but you need something to help you out in the early game because of how difficult they made the bosses. Like, it's doable. I don't expect the one-shot stuff, obviously, but give me just a little bit of a easier fighting chance, I should say. But only a little bit. It doesn't need to be stupid levels of loot. Funniest argument, though, I saw was, you know, people thinking that PoE 1 didn't drop a crap load of loot. You know? It's like PoE 1 was notorious for having more loot than Diablo 4 drops off of each boss, to the point where you had to have a loot filter to filter everything out, especially in the late game. You killed something and there was like 50 pieces of loot that dropped. If you turned off your loot filter, you couldn't see all the crap that was on the ground. That's how bad it was in PoE 1. That the Diablo 4 hasn't gotten there before, like when we killed, what was it, tormented bosses in season 5. You had to go back like every single time you killed one because it filled up your entire inventory. Along the same lines as PoE 1, but not as bad. But considering the fact that you had a loot filter, it made it so much easier to sift through. So I agree with you, Bob. I also love PoE 2 right now. It's a lot of fun. I have nitpicks about it. Small things though. Like at its core, I like it a lot. Oh. The fact that you can actually make your minions attack whatever you want. Big plus. This game needs that desperately. Like, come on. And it's been in the game since PoE 1. I know you're Bob from the forums. I figured you were Bob. You're the only Bob I know. Well, no, I know a Billy, not a Bob. I was about to say, that's not true. I do know a Bob, but no. I was thinking of Billy. Am I supposed to berate you or something? I have not beat Act 2. I am in the middle of doing, I have to go to 3 different places and get whatever parts from them. I got one of the parts first so far. I need to get the other 2 parts, I think. So that's what I'm currently doing in Act 2 on my Witch. I'm playing the explosive build, or that's what I'm calling it right now anyway. Which is skeletal archers and poison clouds and fire bombs. Because that seems to be the go-to right now. That everybody's figuring out. Mind you, I had to figure it out on my own, but everybody seems to be coming to the same conclusion. Use poison, explode it, does 600% damage and just destroys things. That's the tank, full chaos dot. I'm currently using pets. I have skeletal warriors on my scepter. And then I have archers on my skills. And I'm only using archers right now. Until I get something better. Well, I mean, archers will be my staple for a good while just because I'm exploding them. Oh, and unearth to make those little bone scorpion dudes. God damn it. I think I know what you're talking about. It's that it was the special gem. It wasn't your normal cut gem. Which I've only found one of so far, which I think was given to me as a reward for Act 1 or something. Not quite sure. I haven't gone back to it yet, Vanilla, I'm sorry. It's still on my Spiritborn. And I have to look at your video that you sent me to. Yeah, pets die a lot in that game. At least early on. I think later on it'll be much better once you get the talents for it. I am doing nothing but passive points into my minions for PoE 2 right now. Anything that makes them revive faster and gives them more health right now is what I'm working on, and then I'll work on their damage. Still not seeing any of these altars. And these aren't going down fast enough. That's fine. I don't need to be in Torment 4 yet anyway, so let's pop out of this real quick. I will say I do like Path of Exile 2 more than I do 1. Alright, I'm going to use one of these droughts. Let's go into a dungeon and see if we can find something. But I am looking forward to get back into it. There we go. I really want to try out the Mercenary. That'll be my next class after I finish with the Witch. But I want to get to the end game first with Witch before I try any other classes out. Because I know if I switch to another class and I really enjoy it, I won't want to go back to the Witch again for a good while. So I want to stay on one class for now. That was an Ancestral. How many we actually get in this place? They're supposed to increase the drop rate of Ancestrals. I just haven't really been paying attention. I try to do that with most bosses. Dot them up and just run around. Although on some bosses I have noticed it's better to be closer to them. What was it? Like the very first boss you get into Act 2. The Centaur dude. Minotaur or whatever the hell he was. No, it was like a Centaur dude. Him, if I ran away from him, he could like two-shot me. But if I stayed close, he would just like hack and slash at me and wouldn't do any of his moves. So I was like, okay, that'll work for me. If you're not going to do anything, I'm just going to stay close and dodge you at close range. Depends on the boss, though. Not all of them are that easy. I want to say the second boss took me a little bit. I will admit to that. Killing a boss is totally different than playing other RPGs. You've never played a Souls-like game? I've played the Dark Souls Remastered when it came out. And I wouldn't say I was very good at it, but I muddled through a lot of deaths. It was pretty much my first Souls game. I enjoy them. I may not be good at them, but I do enjoy them. And I am very tenacious. Especially when I know that it's not something that you can't overcome. It's just you have to learn the mechanics. And I like going through the motion of learning the mechanics, even if it takes me 100 tries. I don't know if you're a big platformer person, but the game Celeste, which is a very difficult platformer, I played the crap out of that game. I had like 1,000 deaths by the time I finished the game because it has a death counter in it, which is kind of disheartening when you actually look at it. But yeah, that particular game took me a while. I love platformers so much. But yeah. It's a different satisfaction though you get when you beat like a really hard boss that you've been struggling on for a good while. It's a different dopamine rush. And it's hard to explain to people that haven't really been challenged enough by a decent boss like that, or don't want to put in the effort, I should say, as well. But that I blame them for not doing it. Some people just don't want to be challenged on that level. Because I will admit I'm masochistic in that sense, where I'm just going to keep pushing until I can break through and actually beat the stupid thing. So that's me. Everybody plays differently, and everybody plays for whatever reason they want. Oh, or even know. Is Ascendancy a pain? I heard that people weren't doing the trials for it until they were like in their like higher 20s or 30. I haven't looked into it other than what I change into. And I'm hoping that Witch gets something that's more oriented toward your pets for their third Ascendancy when the game finally releases. Ugh. Dude, I struggled on the first act boss. I got him to like 5% and he did that stupid mist with the enemies, and then he did the white red beams that come down that just wreck you. It's like, this asshole. Like, I would have been fine if you didn't combine all three of the mechanics. Yeah, the bosses have been something else. Everyone kept talking about Draven, and I was like, who the hell is Draven? And they're like, he's the guy that put you in the bone prison. And I'm like, I beat him like the first try. Because as soon as I saw the bone prism, I'm like, my gaming instincts were telling me you don't want to be in this, and there's got to be a way out of it. And I just started attacking the bone wall. I got out like within 2 seconds. And then all of a sudden I see all these spears come down on top of where the bone prison was. I'm like, yep, knew I shouldn't have been in that. So he wasn't that bad for me. It was the dude after him in the cemetery that was worse for me. Starts with an L, I think, whatever the hell his name was. He had certain ones where he would clip me with that stupid soul Hadouken, and then he would slam down with his axe or weapon or whatever the hell it was and just destroy me in 2 hits. That dude was an ass. Yeah, you gotta kind of cheese him a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I've been doing. Because you can only gear up so much, and you can only level so much, but you're gonna have to learn the mechanics. There's no way around it for that game. Got 2 ancestrals from that at least. It's more than I usually get for Nightmare Dungeon. By like 1. You know the stupid part? You say, what are other classes doing? I saw somebody playing a monk, and this is true story. They didn't use anything that was monk related at all. They were using witch and elementalist skills, and I'm like, at that point, why don't you just roll a witch or an elementalist or a sorceress or whatever? It's like, what's the point of rolling a monk if you're not going to use monk skills? Like, come on. Like, I get that being melee in that game is difficult, but that's what you signed up for. I don't think it's as difficult. I think they're just making it more difficult because they don't know how to dodge or, you know, avoid certain mechanics in melee. And the tells in that game are actually really good. If you're paying attention, you can see what they're going to do, and for the most part, they will say something before they do something that you really need to look out for. I thought that was interesting. Like the first act boss, when he does that mist stuff, when he's in that wolf man bear pig form, whatever the hell you want to call it, he will start talking throughout the whole thing. But pretty much when he stops talking, like that split second, you know he's going to dart across in a direction, and you know you have to dodge. Like pretty much right then. It's very close, but it's always like almost immediately after he talks, and you can time it just right. But you got to be paying attention to that. You can't just be like, oh, he's just monologuing throughout the whole fight. It's like, no, there's a purpose to him saying something. And the other boss was the same way. The Act 2 boss that you fight, not the centaur, the wizard dude, I don't know what the hell he was called. He has like a beam of like lightning fire or whatever that he shoots out, but he'll say something before he does it, and he'll have the animation like he like goes like this or whatever, and he's like pointing towards you. But he'll say something at the same time that he's doing it, so you're like, you're thinking, okay, if I can't necessarily see him or see his animation, I can hear him. That means I gotta dodge very quickly. So I mean, the tells are there. People just need to be able to decipher what they are. It's a puzzle, and I am a huge fan of puzzles. I think that's why I probably like Souls games so much, because it's just another puzzle to figure out. Let's go here. Still haven't found this stupid altar. So yeah, in that sense, they've done a good job on the tells, in my opinion. And I never felt like it was. I mean, one shots are kind of cheap, but at the same time, I've never felt like I couldn't overcome a boss given enough time and enough strategy and figuring things out. Or possibly just a couple extra levels and maybe some decent gear. Or leveling up my skills for that matter. Alright. Need to kill anything here. I'm just looking for altars. That might be true. I also think, I don't know if you played PoE 1, but in PoE 1, the bosses that you fought, they could be not necessarily made easier, but easier in the sense that you didn't take as much damage from them if you had the appropriate resist against them. Like I want to say like the first boss in Act 1 PoE was cold that you needed, I think. Maybe it was lightning. I forget. It was one of the two, but if you had like 2 rings that had resist on it, you took like maybe half the damage that it would normally do, and it wasn't that bad. So I think for some of the bosses, if you can find the resist against them on like a pair of rings, I think you'd be better. May only take you 2 shots, but it would be better. I haven't tested it yet though. It's just my running theory. What game mode is this? For what? Talking about Diablo 4? Or PoE 1? Oh, this is the PTR for Diablo 4 for Season 7. You may not be able to see it too well, but there is a watermark. It says public test build 60224. I'm trying to figure out the mechanics of the seasonal stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just a nightmare dungeon. That's nice. You want the cat that small? Or do you want to be as big as the K? Okay. I think it looks nice. I was just curious. It's very nice. But yeah, Bob, it's just a regular nightmare dungeon. It's not one of the new ones. I like the newer ones over the old ones. And the Hantu dungeons are a lot of fun for me. I'm also only in Torment 2, mind you, so it's, you know, it is what it is right now. I'm just here for testing purposes. I'm not here to break records or anything. Using the new witch powers that are available because they're letting us test. They're letting us test Season 7 gimmicks in the PTR for once. Like, this is the first time they've done it. They also introduced the armory, finally, in this patch. Pets are viable for endgame, but they are also annoying because you can't control what they attack. So, last season I used them for a decent while. Oh, crap. Wait, where am I dropping this box off at? Oh, there it is. I think the Blood Wave might be the go-to this season. They made like 2 new unique pants for Blood Wave. One of them does like, there's 2 Blood Waves on each side and they smash together. And then another one, not unique aspects, and then another one turns it into like a bone skill instead of a blood skill. So, we'll see how it goes. People who are smarter than me will come up with builds for it. So let's chunk off. Still haven't found the damn thing. I'm gonna go kill some random stuff, see if I can get a fugitive head to drop for me at least. They're essentially recycling Season 2's vampiric powers. They're just witch powers this time around. So stuff from Diablo 3. Like this little orb that's following me. That is a witch power. But one of the other witch powers I have is Wolf, which after casting an ultimate skill, your servants, minions, and companions are empowered with dark magic growing larger in size, dealing 36% multiplicative damage and gaining 100% critical strike chance. Lasts for 10 seconds after you cast your ult. So as you can see, they get much bigger on the screen. It also counts for your mercenaries, which I thought was hilarious. But yeah, they got a bunch of hex curses, various things. Just trying to find the lost altars, but I can't seem to find them anywhere I go. So that's a little worrisome. I mean, I'll still play the new season when it comes out, but see what the new broken build is at the time. There was a druid broken build on the PTR, doing negative damage and just one-shotting things in 150 pit, so it was like the new Spiritborn. Spiritborn, I heard, got nerfed decently. I don't know what their top pit is yet, but sadly I just don't think a lot of people are playing on the PTR, which is, I mean, understandable. Most of the content creators went over to PoE 2. So nobody's really making builds for it except for like the Chinese data miners. Like as bad as that sounds. But yeah, it's kind of funny to just see everybody jump ship so quickly. But to be fair, it came out with a PTR at a horrible time. So I'm not going to blame PoE 2 for the Blizzard making a horrible decision in scheduling. It's like you had to have seen this coming. And you knew when it was going to be coming out in early access. So it's not like the data wasn't there. PoE 2 had a setback earlier in the year. It's supposed to originally come out in October, November or something? I forget when. But yeah. And then they're like, oh, by the way, we're delaying it again until December. It's like, okay, it's fine. And they gave us plenty notice in advance. Like, nobody should have been surprised by this. Not to mention all the complaining now. It's like, I mean, I get it. You can complain about the game, but it's still early access. They have plenty of time to tweak things and change things around if they so choose. There's only a few things I want changed personally. Going from controller to keyboard and mouse is pain in the butt in that game right now. It's not flawless like it is in this game. I can switch anytime I want from keyboard to controller if I want, and vice versa. That game, you have to start with one or the other going into the game, and that annoys me. Because I hate doing inventory management on a controller. I like playing on a controller, but I hate inventory management on a controller. And I can't just like left click on an item in PoE 2 when I'm using a controller and move it. It doesn't work. So more stats and info. Not at a decent stats. It just kind of jumbled. I don't like the UI too much. I like the UI is clean, but it's also very lacking. Kind of looks like something out of I mean, obviously out of like Diablo 2. Like the UI itself is just kind of something to be desired, in my opinion. I like the font they use. And I do like that it is very clean. It's just very I don't know, bland. Like this to me looks nice because I get like a nice picture of my character, how they look. In PoE2, you do get that picture character when you're in. Obviously, it's on the left, but the UI in the middle just looks, I don't know, outdated. Feels like each piece where the character body is, and I don't know. I'm being nitpicky. And it's not even that big deal if they don't even change it. It's just, it's an aesthetic thing, and it's subjective. That's all it is. But, oh, it doesn't say crits or anything. I gotcha. Yeah. Could use a little bit more information. And that game also suffers from the same problem that Diablo has, in the sense that there's so much information that it's easy to get lost in certain things. Like when you click on a skill, I will give them credit. To PoE2's credit, they give you a better way to find out what that information means. Like you can hold down and see more information and hover over like key text to see, oh, this is what that means. Okay, that's cool. But then it might not tell you how to get those. Like charges or something on certain skills. It's like if this is charged, it'll use all your charges and then it'll do more damage. I'm like, well, how do I get a charge? You're not telling me how I can get a charge per se. So it's like, okay, I mean, that's cool that I can use charges, but I don't know how to get a charge. And there's other small things it doesn't quite tell you either. But growing pains, learning it through going through the system, I guess. It doesn't hold your hand all the way through, which is fine. But if you're going to put so much information into the game, you might want a section where I can look up stuff. Which they may have. I think they had that in PoE1. If I remember correctly, you used to be able to link to the wiki page, which was nice. So they might actually have that. I have to look. I haven't gone exploring in the things yet. I need to do that. So I may just be talking on my ass. Oh, plenty of runes. One ancestral so far. Wait, what is this? Silent root hold and fractured peaks. Wait, what? It's a special dungeon. Okay, that's the first one I've gotten of these. Alright. Well, that's new. Okay, let's go see what this is. Silent root hold tier 6, it said. That's never seen a tier on a dungeon before. It's weird. What is this? Oh, did they incorporate Infernal Horde stuff in this? Root spawn enemies deal 25% damage. Exposed roots spawn in next section. Roots now yield +1 minor rewards. Increase evade cooldown. Unstoppable +1 minor rewards. Roots flames rain upon you. Roots now yield +1 major rewards. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Um, I didn't know this would be a thing. Wait, can I activate more than one? Can I activate all four? Okay, choice of two. Got it. All right. Interesting. Maybe this is where you find the forgotten altars. Oh, wow. A lot of loot. Okay. Oh, Draught of Whispers. Okay, perfect. So Draught of Whispers can drop in here. Okay, that's the first one I found. All right. That makes me feel better about the mechanic at least. It's weird. Why is that? That trap is like blue. Hmm. Exposed root. Okay. Exposed roots drop a bunch of loot. Jesus. I'm gonna have to go back here and just destroy a bunch of crap. Alright. Go back real quick. Destroy stuff, come back. Okay. I feel a little bit better about the season now. Nah, junk. I need a drink. Okay. So it's like an infernal horde. So many revives remaining. Form up to 2 rights. Got it. Alright. Exposed roots spawn in the next section. Sure. Let's do minor rewards. Although I might want more roots to spawn, to be honest. Oh, it spawned a dude. Okay. Oh, speaking of which, I still have 5 heads. Okay, I haven't picked up an extra head. Maybe it'll be at the end. Blast wave. Plenty of restless rot. The root dude. Jesus. Didn't drop a lot of items, but it dropped a lot of materials. Okay. Hmm. Which way? think that's... No, I don't want to go there yet. Explore the rest of the area, see if I can find one of these damn altars. Oh, there's got to be one here somewhere. Ancestrals. Nope. Not a single... Yeah. Well, on the bright side, the... What does it give us? Paranata, which would be fun. Potency of your hexes. Increase critical strike chance against those affected by a hex. That would be good. Critical strike damage against enemies inside your aura effects. That would also be good. And lucky hit chance with bonuses from Eldritch Psych, Growth, and Decay are active at once. Yeah, that'd also be good too. So I definitely want these. I want to find these altars. Okay, what's the boss? These fugitive dudes? Oh, he looks pretty cool. He didn't last long, but he looked cool. Right, drops another Draught of Whispers. Okay. Cool. That hunt will end in 5 minutes. Probably gives you a bunch of reputation too. Did it give me... No. Okay. It's a new wand. Or mace. Wasn't a wand, it was a mace. Sure. Orient. Say 15, 5, 35, 24. Let's go over here. I like Nahatu better than the other places. What is this? Oh, second season. Second season trailer. You just posted in the Discord. How is it? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm looking for, I think it comes out January if I'm not mistaken. I think that's when the next season comes out of anime. What was I doing? Right. exposed roots. Okay. It's fine too. Oops. All right. Oh, yeah, that's fine. What am I doing? Seek hidden head rotten. Sure. Well, where's the... There it is. The bright side, they were smart about this one. Well, they were dumb and smart about this seasonal thingy. The whole thing is revolving around doing whispers in these green Helltide zones. They've given you an option to turn in your whispers at a little tree when you're done instead of going back to the giant tree of whispers, obviously. Oh. Okay. So let's go down here real quick. Turn in our whispers. Oh. Sure, I'll kill him. Why not? Always have time for your goblin. Okay. Sure. The legs. Silent root hood whispering wood. Okay. Those were not dropping for me before. Perfect. All right. That makes me feel better. Okay. So, do whispers. You can get those. You can find the fugitive heads easier. Right. Then you can craft what you need to for the gems that you'll need. Oh, they're there. All right. Pop this, and pop this. Perfect. My only issue again is the fact that they keep adding stuff to put in our inventories. I'll give them some credit. At least it's a socketable thing that you don't have to worry about, but it still contends with runes that you're going to have to be picking up and then putting in your stash. So, whatever. Keep adding more crap to add to our inventory. But it's not as bad. One new elixir, one new fugitive head, so that makes sense. Nothing else, I don't think, out of the norm. No, I can just stand here and my minions kill everything. Perfect. That'll work for me. And one new sigil, so to speak. Okay. I'll have to do some Infernal Horde, see how those are. Still have to kill here. Deposit venomous notes in the altar. Oh. There we go. Oh, that's the frogs. Frogs will tell me where to go. Just have to click on them. If I can find any frogs. The hell are the frogs? Hmm. Blind. Ain't a damn frog around here. Nope. Okay. No frogs. Sure. Go find herbs. Wait, is it any herb? No. It's not that easy. Nope, it's any herb. Okay. Well, that's easy. Burn the herbs in the cauldron. Got it. It's the cauldron. Hmm. Okay. Got wildlife. Save and tank up villagers. Right. Well, can't find the cauldron, so screw it. a lot of, that dude just dropped 5 distilled fear. A lot of boss materials. Come on, pop already. There we go, thank you. Okay. Back to the crow. Yeah, we'll go with the rings. What did we get? Okay. So it won't always drop one of these, and that's fine. Ready? Oh, what crap did I leave behind? Oh. Steel. Yeah, I don't need that either. Destroy everything. Alright, let's go into another one of these. Elixir's still up, so maybe we'll find a lost altar. Right, perform up to 2 rituals. Using your potion stuns you for 1.5 seconds. Interesting. I'm gonna go for more roots. Alright. Exposed root and exposed root. I don't think I even got a head from the last one. So I haven't used a head. Shots are up to 13, so those have gone up at least. Not since I've been in this one, but they've gone up. Exposed roots. Minor reward. 20% health, 50% health. Sure. Go with that one and minor rewards. Okay. Hit around damage resist, all it says. Yeah. Right side, you get a bunch of crap. Probably be better on Torment 4, but for now it actually gives you a decent amount of loot. Just not a lot of Ancestrals. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's another Ancestral. Amulet. It's complete garbage. I hate amulets in this game. It's so difficult to find a decent amulet. Oh, another draught. Another draught. Another amulet. Damage. Boots are fun. Did you get them all done? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. See if I can find you something. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's more like a silhouette. Yeah, I get it. Oops. Yeah, I get it. Damn it. It is the process. Did you try looking up 3D printed ones? I get it. It would be hard for a... I would think it would be hard for a flower, though. Yeah. And these aren't quite what you're looking for. Like, that'd be the closest thing I could think of for a flower. Hmm. Got it. Something even more bland. Yeah. You'd almost have to make your own. That creative either. Yeah. Got a tulip. It's... The only thing I could think of is something like this, but I don't know if that's too childish for you. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Alrighty. I was just looking at stuff. What is she like that you can think of? How about a loaf of banana bread? How about a silhouette of a banana? I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Chandler. Yep. Still nothing. 3 stashes bugged. You just drop things on the ground. You try to use it. Great. So what, do you have to go back to act 1 or 2 to drop off your stuff now? Once you get to act 3. That's horrible. I had a weird bug in act 2, like the beginning of it. I had a scepter that automatically cast out, skeletal minions. Once they died in act 2, they wouldn't resurrect at all. It was weird. And I equipped and unequipped it. They came back for a little bit, and then it stopped doing it entirely. Like, even when I unequipped and equipped it again, they wouldn't reappear. It was weird. But then when I logged on later that day, it was perfectly fine. It, like, fixed itself, but I don't know what happened. It's just one of those weird bugs. My skeletal archers were fine because they were based off of my spirit, but the skeletal warriors or whatever weren't, because they were based off the weapon, and it just wasn't having a good time up there. Alright. What else? I don't even have an aura active, do I? There's no way to filter these by aura, is there? No. Doesn't even tell you? No, it does tell you if it's an aura or not. Only 2 auras, huh? These ones increase the potency of your hex, size of your auras, and crowd control stuff. Got it. Okay. There's 3 auras. There's psych. Okay. When you first strike an enemy, is afflicted with an aura of lament. Okay, never mind. There's like 3 auras. Hexes? XX. Hex. Okay. 3 auras, 3 hexes. 2 or 3 summons? Two summons. There's the frog and there's the fire bats. Alright. Okay. This is what it is. Okay. Well, I've pretty much tested everything I wanted to test. Oh. Let me go back to the Trio of Whispers, see if I gain some reputation. Should have gained something at least. Oh, oops. Reputation board. No, I didn't. Okay, it's going to take a while to get more reputation, that's fine. At least I don't have to keep a stupid elixir active the entire time to gain reputation for him. He did that in Season 6. You have to have an opal active if you want to gain reputation. The genius that thought that was a good idea. Alright. Armory works fine. Everything else works fine. I don't really want to do another build. All in amulets. Now all junk. Damage. Int damage. Yeah, not that big of a deal. Alrighty. Well. Try another dungeon. Oh, wait. Let's do this. The dungeon, we still have the headhunt elixir on, so that's nice. Hey, Leith. Ah, it's going. Trying to test out this stuff before it goes away tomorrow. Figure out what I need to do when the actual patch hits. Like, the witch powers aren't bad, in all honesty. I think it's going to be a bit of a grind once we get up there. Especially for certain things. I still have yet to find one of the altars for the lost powers, for the witch powers that you need. And you need to find 4 different altars of the Forgotten in order to get the last of your 4 witch powers. And I've yet to find even one. It says they're in dungeons. People have mentioned finding them in pits. I have yet to find one in a pit. I haven't found one in nightmare dungeons, but the previous patch note said that it was a known issue that they weren't spawning in nightmare dungeons, so... But they took away those patch notes, so I'm not sure where to find them. I also found a new sigil for the new area. Like, they're mini dungeons for the new stuff. I forget what the hell they were called, not wood or something. Which is kind of cool. They're like, kind of remind me of the Infernal Horde dungeons that we had. Season 5, I think it was, those mini Infernal Horde dungeons. Where you pick something, pick between 2 different options, except this one you pick between 4 different options. That was kind of cool. It's also where you get, I think, the majority of your Dreadnought potions. Yeah, your Draught of Whispers potions, I'm sorry, or elixirs. So, see how it goes when the patch finally hits. Heads are definitely rarer than I thought they would be. I am in Torment 2 though, so maybe it's better in Torment 4. Not entirely sure. You've been testing it too, haven't you, Leith? Nope. Did I lose him? I may have lost Leith. Seem to lose people. Oh wow, the game sound hasn't been on this entire time, has it? I feel bad. Not that game sound really adds much. And that thing popped out of her like an alien. Yeah, I'll double check, but I doubt there's anything down there. Let's see. No, didn't think there was anything down here, but double check just in case. Audio stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than the recommended bitrate. Sure. Got me. The bitrate's been the same. Tube is weird. And heart. So we're here. Nothing. Is anything? Nope. Up. Hmm. Yeah. Junk, junk, and more junk. Alright, I'm just gonna do a couple more pits, see if I can find it in there. People said they were finding them in pits. I'm just getting super unlucky. It does seem weird to have them in pits. That is very true. When it took you almost 21 years to realize Valve released Steam and you never got the joke. What's going on here? That was back in April. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's an actual whisper. Let's do Torment 3, because we can do Torment 3. You have the 20 years Steam badge. I don't remember when I signed up for Steam. I do remember my very first Steam game, though. It was Borderlands 1. Let me see. Account details. Let me see. My purchased history. Does it tell you when you became a member? Should be a badge. I probably don't have it. But let me see. To my profile. I have 71 badges. Good lord. I've been a member since May 21st, 2011. So I have 13 years, apparently. I don't even remember when Steam started. I mean, if it's been 20 years, obviously must have started back in 2004. That's what I'm guessing. I didn't even know it started back then. Let's see, what did Steam release? September 12th, 2003. Damn. What was the official first Steam game? Let's say. What is the official first Steam game? The first game launched on Steam was Counter-Strike Condition Zero in March 2004. However, Half-Life 2 was the first high-profile game to be offered digitally on Steam in November 2004. Steam was released out of beta on September 2003. The first non-Valve game to be sold and distributed was on Steam was Ragdoll Kung Fu. Interesting. It's crazy. Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, where am I going? Not even paying attention. And I'm in a pit. Oops. Yeah, well, it's fine. It's not like I care. Talking about Steam things. That's all that matters. It's very similar to a Greater Rift in Diablo 3 if you ever played that. Kill things, build up a meter, there's no loot until the very end. And you fight the boss. And then you level up your glyphs. So. Oops. Enjoyed Diablo 3 for the most part. It was just dumb fun. Nothing overly stimulating, but it's just dumb fun. I kind of see Diablo 4 being pretty much the same. For me, anyway. Although it is getting... They just need to add something else. There's only so many times you can do so many pits and so many nightmare dungeons or whatever. I think it's the static nature of it all. Alright, well. I'll have to find one of these stupid altars. I'll go do a Infernal Horde, why not? Now, Infernal Hordes I like a lot better. Those are kind of fun. I can just stand in the middle and do nothing. Oh. Something spawned. Stupid soul spires. Bane of all of our existences. Alright. Well. It's just about to call it a night for me. Oh, what do we got? Hellborn. Soul Spires, Hellborn. For once, Hellborn spawn like crazy. I get this luck on live. Aether Fiends, Mass, and Soul Spires. Aether Fiends it is. Casting that. Oh, oops, I'm not even paying attention. Should jump in the Soul Spire. That's a great part about minions. You don't have to do crap, you just stand there. They kill everything for you. Hellborn. The Fiends explode. Soul Spires. Hellborn. Yes, please. Give me more Hellborn. Oh my god. So many Hellborn. They fixed the Hellborn finally. Jesus. I think I've seen so many Hellborn before. every single event that's spawning right now is nothing but Hellborn. This is amazing. It's probably bugged. Which means it'll get fixed and my fun will be gone. Oh well. Enjoy it while I can. Aether Lords. Aether events, yes. 50% faster, thank you. Alright, well. This season won't be too bad. Might be a little bit on the grindy side, but I think once you get all the powers maxed out, it won't be bad. And if it stays the way it is now, it'll even be better because you can make an alt that'll have maxed out witch powers from like level 1. Or whatever level you unlock them. I'm not even sure if you can use them at level 1. But, yeah, we'll see. Ah, missed that one. Together, huh? Alright. Well. Curious how the lifelink works. What is it? Soul Spires, Aether Fiends, and... No, Aether Fiends. It's fine. Where's the lifelink is the things that appear under them? Entirely sure. I think it'd be like a tether. Seen any tethers? Of course, everything's dying so fast. How could you tell? That lifelink may only really be good for leveling purposes and pushing harder content. We'll have to see. Figure it out when it actually comes live. Stay in the Soul Spire. They need a thing where the Soul Spire follows you. Or just plant it in the middle. And it is the radius of the whole thing. Hellborn. More Hellborn. Nobody likes Soul Spires. Just get rid of them. Oh crap. Many things. Come on. Well. Nope. Nope. Crap. Ugh. Hey, Vanilla's back. Sorry, Vanilla. Let me catch up on what you said. Was distracted by looking at other things. Isn't Valve coming out with a PC or something for Steam? I don't know if they are. Actually, they have their own operating system, maybe? They're launching that idea into the public because I keep seeing recommended videos referring to Valve doing something, whatever that means. Could be doing something. Half-Life 3 confirmed. Yeah. It's because I said hopping off soon. Devs are like, hold up. Don't leave yet. Let's make this more entertaining for you. It's like, yeah, sure. Why not? It's fine, alright. I guess before I go, you can teach me how to use the Spiritborn build that you were using. It's only wave 8, and I have 800 of these things. Minions are amazing. Spire, Aether Fiends. Ooh, yes. Events 50% faster. Always go for 50% faster events. Never not go for 50% faster events. Now that like 3 billion Aether Lords spawn whenever I pop something. Come on, why is it always Soul Spires? There we go. Yeah, look at all these Aether Lords. Or Hellborn, excuse me. Not Aether Lords. Same thing. It's over 1,000 of these things with just a minion build. Of course, I did get really lucky with my choices. Alright. Let's see what we got. Being the council. 15. I don't think they changed anything with the hordes, did they? They didn't add any more chests, right? If I remember correctly. And I guess I'm about to find out. Fairly certain I didn't see that in the patch notes. Come on. There we go. Sweet. 1,238 going into the bosses. There's Leith. Found him in the PTR with me. I think we're the only two here. The PTR. Okay, spoil of greater equipment is 200. Spoil of materials and gold. Alright. Two ancestrals. Scroll of restoration. Amulet helm. What did we get? It's a decent enough amulet. Focus is garbage, but to be expected. Alright. Plenty of obdicite. Mm. Okay. So, destroy everything. Let's see. Vanilla had Spiritborn build, which I gotta look up real quick. How to play this correctly. So I definitely was not doing it correctly. So, okay, you said... Jesus. Oh, stupid Xbox crap. Come on. Signed out of your account. It's a good idea to... Didn't sign out of my account. It's being stupid. Hmm. Okay, so you drag everything in. Alright. Leith. Put up in the chat. Well, that's interesting. It grays out the stuff that I can't even use on my class that I'm looking at it on. For the affixes. Oh, it's got 2 greater affixes and it started at... Well, I don't know if it started at 166, but it definitely started higher than it would have normally. That's nice. I do like that change a lot. Do I have any that have that? That's horrible. Between 50 and 200% damage, and it starts at 72%. With 1 GA. Have any others? No. Oh, this one. That rolled on the higher side with 1 GA, so it can't really gauge that one. Still nice though. Oh, I just realized the GAs on the ancestral part though are definitely higher. Or not the GA, the aspects. Yeah, that one started at 6% obviously. That one's at 45% out of 50. Do I have any maxed out ones? That's the better question. Will you actually ever find one that's maxed out? 30%, that one's close. That one's also close. They're like super close to maxing out, but they don't max out. Oh, that one doesn't count. That's imprinted. Yeah, I didn't save enough other junk. Alright. It's fine. Okay. Anyway. Back to Vanilla's build before I log out for the night. So he said... So we do hold, soar, and hunter. So hold, soar, and hunter. Falling feathers aspect and empowered feathers will cool both down. However, at some point, storm feathers stops being recalled and stops the engine. Got it. Okay. Oh, where's my controller? Okay. So hold down X and Y. Got it. Okay. See what you mean. Eventually it just stops. Hmm. Interesting build. I wouldn't say it's my forte, but it is an interesting build. Also only on Torment 2, but yeah. It's kind of weird. It makes certain things pop up like super fast when your cooldowns aren't. So, a little funky, but kind of works. Alrighty. I think that's enough for tonight. Back in town. I have something new in my... Uh-oh, just junk. Okay. Let's say I shouldn't have anything new. Inclusive trapping's interesting. Very arachnophobia-ish. So flask. Do that. Why not? Apply that, and we have to have a horse to go with it. Some nasty looking rotted water beaten horse with spider stuff all over it. Yeah. For me. Alrighty. Alright. How do you get to the menu screen with a controller? Not that. Oh, it's not what I wanted. Oh, weird. It's not select, it's not start. No idea how to get there. Weird. Oh. Is it game? That's what, okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay. There it goes. Alrighty. That was fun. Okay. Make a review on it tomorrow in the forums. Have a good one, Bob. And everybody else. And tomorrow I'll probably be on more Path of Exile. Because I'm kind of addicted to the game now. But I definitely wanted to get in the rest of the PTR as much as I could. Didn't have much to test, but just a little bit. Alrighty. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow.